It's early morning at my brother's house right now, and the plan for today is to do the last minute shopping for our trip and to buy a few presents that I will take back home to the US. After breakfast, my brother and I will go to a few malls, and later tonight we will go meet his wife at the hospital where she works. So for breakfast, I'm having black rice again, which I've had on the first day I arrived here. And with it is this. It looks like a regular boiled egg, but it's not. It's actually salted duck eggs, and almost always it comes with freshly sliced tomatoes. Now this is the fish my brother ordered when we left the islands of Palawan. He said that this fish is really special, and I couldn't wait to find out if it's true.
A little bit of black rice. It's crazy. I like this. Tomato. Yes. Perfect. This guy right here. It's Pinoy spicy. I think it's vinegar. Let's do this. Open the vinegar. Go a little bit. Ooh. Oh damn, it's a lot. Okay. Let's start with the egg. And then a little bit of vinegar. Now eats this.
The saltiness of the egg, mixed with the sweet and tartness of the fresh tomatoes, blends really well. By the way, this combination is very common here in the Philippines.
Now let's go with the daing.
I'm not sure if you could call this daing, because I know daing is dried, crunchy, and it's really salty. But this one has a lot of meat, and it's not crunchy at all.
This is from Palawan, the island that we went to. What is this? I forgot what this is. A little bit of black rice.
I can see why this is special. First of all, compared to the daing, this fish is not dry and it has a lot of meat. And secondly, it's not salty at all.
A combination of everything. Squid. Look at that. Do a combination of everything. That tastes like, but it's gotta be good.
So after breakfast, we got ready to leave. But first, my brother was kind enough to fix my shoe that I had damaged a few days ago.
Hindi ko pwede sa akin yan.
Pero normally, ginagawa namin dyan, Bing, para hindi na tayo.
Our first stop is this mall called SM South Mall, which is about 10 minutes or less from my brother's house.
Went through security. Yoshinoya.
My brother showed me the area where I think they have the things I need while he goes to get a haircut. Then we'll meet up after and see if I need to go somewhere else in case they don't have what I'm looking for.
This is where I'm gonna go buy some souvenirs. A bunch of keychains. From the Philippines.
The hardest thing to look for is a bowl my friend asked me to buy for him because he wanted it made from carabao horn or black wood. Unfortunately, this mall doesn't have it, So we need to go to another mall and hopefully we can find it there. I know my brother is still getting his haircut, so I figured I'd walk and look around to see if I could find something interesting to film. Well, just to make sure, I went to look for my brother to tell him where he could find me, just in case it gets done before I could come back. Sure enough, they're still working on his hair, so I told my brother I'm gonna go check out the food court. I know we're going to have lunch soon, so if I was gonna get something, it should be something light.
Vacation lobster bowls. Crab bowls. Crab.
It didn't really take long for me to decide. I got myself one jumbo squid ball, one lobster ball, and one crab egg, which is something I've never had before. The first one I'm gonna try is a crab egg. It's a little oily, it doesn't taste anything like crab or crab egg. It's really hard to describe the taste, but the texture is crispy on the outer layer and a little dry inside. Next, I'm going for the lobster ball.
Lobster balls. See that lobster bowl? Ooh, shit, it's dripping.
I know it's not real lobster, but I was at least expecting that taste. It tastes more like fish balls. It also has the same texture. It's soft and a little mushy. Now for the jumbo squid ball. For sure it's not real squid, but I'm crossing my fingers that it would taste like it.
Favorite.
Nope, it doesn't taste like squid. It's my favorite so far out of the three though. If you haven't had fish balls before, then it's really hard to explain how it tastes like, because all three pretty much taste like fish balls. As I finished my food, I thought I should see my brother if he's ready to go, because I'm ready to have lunch.
Where you going? Where you going? There's some crabs in there. I don't know if it's real crabs though. It's fake as hell, but we're in a hurry. Oh, there he is.
Strap sa watch.
Okay.
Since I didn't find what I was looking for, we headed to another mall hoping that I would find it there and to have lunch.
Meron pa yun siguro.
It's another mall. Going through the security. Yeah. Look at that. Some nice mall.
So before we started shopping, we decided to have lunch first. We were thinking about trying out the food court, but it was too crowded. So instead, my brother took me to this Italian restaurant.
Eat here. And have lunch. Typical pasta dishes. Typical pasta. What that is. That's what I'm gonna get. That's pretty good. Order ko yung seafood diablo. Regular. Yung regular lang.
I ended up getting the seafood Diablo. The name should have tipped me off because I don't really prefer spicy food. But I wasn't really paying attention. All I saw was seafood pasta, which sounded really interesting. This looks really good. It actually looks exactly like the picture in the menu. Anyway, this pasta has clams, mussels, scallops, all in a tomato and cream spicy sauce. Oh, and I almost forgot a piece of red chili on top, which I'm really not excited about.
Isa lang kuya. Go ahead.
My brother gave me some of this pizza to try. I think he ordered a platter that had a mix of pizza, chicken, pasta, and some potatoes and vegetables.
Oh, look at that. Nice food. Bread and the garlic bread here too. Try the noodles first.
Hopefully makakuha tayo dito sa taas.
So good.
How is it?
Spicy.
Good?
Grabe spicy.
Ano ng beer?
Huh? Good ah?
Okay. Matt, do you have San Miguel? Meron? Light. Ano sa'yo? Light or
In
Pilsen?
Yeah, in Pilsen.
Sa Pilsen.
Scallops. Hindi masyadong gusto yung scallops.
Kulang.
Medyo hard.
Okay.
Tingnan mo kuya.
Kaya ako, mag-ano ako, mahalo.
Mussels. Little mussels.
The pasta is really good, although the scallops was a little overcooked. But aside from that, it's perfectly seasoned, not too salty. I could really taste the Parmesan cheese and the sweetness of the tomatoes. But the only issue I have is it's a little too spicy for me. If it wasn't spicy, I would have really liked this dish.
Let's try this. Margarita pizza to kaya.
I like it. I like that.
It's margarita pizza. Try it. Look at that. Such good pizza. Thank you.
Diba? Harap na. lang.
Chili.
Yung gelato siguro. Yung lang natin yung take out. At naglalakad.
After we finished our food, they gave us a complimentary dessert, which is a layered chocolate cake.
Combination of chocolate mousse and salted caramel.
Ayun ma. So medyo warm siya.
Ano yung aperture setting din ako? Yung aperture?
Yung kulay lang.
Yung color?
Meron siyang ano eh. Madilim eh. Nahirapan siya.
After eating that cake, my brother suggested we try the gelato located just outside this restaurant.
Yung authentic gelato. Sarap. Order namin ni Janet.
Philippine gelato.
Pistachio.
We ordered the strawberry and mint flavor.
Got my scoop of ice cream.
Right, it's not good. Alright, we can make food more. So you know again.
Oh yeah.
Better lang.
I like the mint flavor better.
Pagkaganda ng Italian ice cream, ito siya yung pinagagyan nila. I should dig in here. Lalo sa amin.
Now back to the task at hand, finding that bowl.
Alam mo, this is the closest you can get. Ito yun.
Carabao?
Yeah.
It's too big, no?
Straight parang ganito. Parang ganon. Ganyan, pero made of Carabao horn.
We tried all the Filipino souvenir shops in this mall, and we still couldn't find one.
Friday.
So now we're headed to one more mall, which is closer to where my sister-in-law works. Hopefully they have it, and if not, I just have to settle on something close to it.
We are leaving the mall.
Before we left, my brother reminded me that my mom loves chestnuts, which are called castañas here in the Philippines. So I bought her a bag, which I'll give her tomorrow.
Can't really see it. Chestnuts. Ano ho? Magkano yung kilo ninyo?
380, sir.
380. Pwedeng isang kilo? Pwede yung patimbang? Ah. Kulang? Okay na. Salamat po. Chestnuts roasting on the chestnuts. Chestnuts looks like.
I usually like everything my mom likes, but this one, I really don't get it. To me, it tastes like old potatoes.
Higit pa, no?
Yep. And now we're going.
Sa town center, very light.
Going to another mall. Oh, that's kind of unique. Look at that.
Meron pa dito. Ito yung sa tip. Wala.
They also didn't have the bowl I was looking for, but I got one with a carabao horn as a handle. I have to admit, it's pretty unique. Since I'm done shopping, which I hate by the way, my brother wanted to get some tea from this place. I'm not really much of a tea person, especially when it has milk in it, but I'm thinking, why not? They have so many varieties of tea, it's really hard to choose. So I asked my brother to choose for me, and he got me the milk tea with pearl jelly. Like I said, I don't really like milk, but the jelly balls on the bottom are okay. It tasted like black tea. After drinking tea, we walked around and I spotted this.
What's going on here? That's it? I thought it was something crazy. What is this? Different kinds of food. Potato chips. Some sort of dip. Green coffee. Look at all this. Cream puffs. Some juice. Oh damn, look at this. Look at that. Roast beef. That looks good. How much is it? Some cakes, some Filipino stuff. Oh, look at that. What is it? Ham. Making ham.
It's not really much, but it was a great way to kill time. So now, finally it's time to pick up my sister-in-law from work.
Hi, Ming. Ooh, nice. Look at this hospital. Hospital looks really nice. They have Starbucks here too. Huh. Oh.
This is the department where she works. She's a doctor who specializes on newborn infants, especially the ill or premature babies. I asked her if she could show me around.
Hi. Hi.
Ito yung NICU nurse station. NICU proper.
Oh wow.
Thank you.
It's
Wala
babies.
masyadong baby.
Wow. May baby nakahiga.
Ito yung isang picture. So ito yung talagang very sick babies. So
To the delivery room.
Delivery room.
Ang ganda ng hospital, ano?
Ganda, no? Parang hotel. Parang hotel daw, Jane.
Pediatrics department. It's beautiful. So clean and nice. Gotta check out a room, see what it looks like. Oh my goodness. Look at this room. This is impressive. Institute of Pathology. Let's check out the lab. Oh, the draw station?
Not yet. Ito pala
Oh,
yung
cashier.
cashier.
I thought it was a draw station.
sa loob.
Yeah.
Dito kayo?
Yeah, dito kami dumaan.
Ah, dito.
Yeah. Look at this, man. Look at that.
Gift shop.
Here's the bar. It's like a hotel.
I'm pretty sure that's not a bar, but it sure looks like it though.
Gusto mo kung lang siya.
Nice.
Dahil magsi-second floor tayo.
Okay. They even have a piano. I know. Looks nice.
Artist. Sculpture na family.
St. Luke's Medical Center in the Philippines.
At this point, we are all hungry, so we headed to this restaurant my sister-in-law wants me to try.
Sa Manam tayo. Diretso, tapos
Supposed to eat there, but there's a lot of people.
Instead, we ended up here, which is also one restaurant she picked out. But we had to wait for our table, so my brother took us to this restaurant right next door, just to eat some fries for the meantime.
Gonna go in there. Thank you. Look at this. Nice. Nice restaurant.
These are called kamote, which are pretty much equivalent to sweet potatoes.
Not sabihin yung organic ketchup nila, wala.
It's hot. It's hot. Hot, hot, hot.
May ketchup din dito, organic.
Hot. It's hot. It's hot.
Kamote. Yeah. Tapos meron yung special dip na ketchup nila. Everything is organic.
Just regular potatoes. Philippine potatoes. Kamote. What is it called?
This one is just your regular fries, although my brother said all these are organic. I can't really tell the difference if you ask me.
With cheese, so good. Fries, always good. I love fries.
Yung dip yan. Napasipit ng bago.
I like the regular fries better than the kamote, which are sweet potatoes, but both of them are pretty good. So after a few minutes, I checked our table and sure enough, it was ready. This is a Filipino restaurant that specializes with traditional dishes that I should say they modernized a bit. We just left it for my sister-in-law to pick from the menu.
Street balls with garlic sauce po.
Yeah, motherfucker.
These are calamares, but on the menu it says salt and pepper squid rings. Next are street balls, which I had earlier this morning, but this one looks way better. This is a mix of fish, tofu, crab, and lobster. This one is called Lumpiang Bicol Express. In short, egg rolls. So the first thing I'm gonna try is the squid. The squid is really good, perfectly cooked and seasoned. The breading is crunchy and it's not overwhelming with flavor and oil where you can't taste the squid anymore. This is just perfectly balanced. Next is the street ball. I think this one is the fish. I'm not sure. egg roll is good, but I'm not sure what's inside. It looks like some kind of meat. I thought this was a vegetable egg roll.
Parang curry.
Good was that?
Tofu. Russian crab.
This is the lobster ball. Now this one's way better. I could actually taste some kind of seafood. I didn't notice it until now, but the drink my sister ordered looks really good. I think that's mango.
More food. More food.
Pizza.
Oh man.
So this is what this restaurant is known for. It's for their house crispy sisig. It's pork cheek, chopped and served on a sizzling plate. Then we had the crispy pata with garlic chili bits. This is deep fried pork knuckles.
Crispy pata.
And of course, a bowl of garlic rice.
Get the whole thing, Pete. Get the whole thing. Get the whole thing. Dito ka na. Oh, wow. Ito lang.
First, I'm gonna try the crunchy sisig. Well, it's their famous dish, so... Okay, I'm not just saying this, but it was really good. It even had mayonnaise, which I don't like, and it still worked. Now for the crispy pata. Oh, I had to make sure I had the skin on this bite.
The best to Pete.
Oh my god.
I thought we were done until this came.
Oh, yeah, that's very nice.
It's butterfly plapla. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's just giant tilapia.
Okay na po lahat ng order nila, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Look at that. Dish, dude. Dish.
There is nothing really special about it, it's just fried fish. And I love anything fried.
may concern. Kasi wala eh. Wala dito quality. Mas mula sa mga freshwater fish.
Pork back. Look at that. Pork back. Knuckles.
This is my favorite part. I usually suck everything on this pork leg, the meat, cartilage, and skin, right down to the bone.
I know. Pero tayo, pag-ison. Dito?
Ano niya? Pork, beef. Shit. Wala na. Yeah, thank you. It's good. Thank you.
Before the year end.
Kailangan ko sa Asia. Done.
Sama mo yung buto na yan.
I know. Done.
After eating all that food, we decided to walk around just to burn a few calories before heading home.
Naglalakad ko, matanda. Magka-clubbing.
And for tomorrow, we're going to this resort located in the province of Batangas.